He's wearing his wedding ring while making out in public with a woman that isn't his wife at the time. Maybe that's in case he forgot. Maybe that's in case he forgot. It's kind of like a dog collar. If somebody finds him, you know where to bring him back home to. So maybe that's not good. Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and this is Who Raised Y'all, where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
Rap turn Queen of Maga. Bobs, hold up.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
I want to talk to the manager.
Hey, Byron, I know you're going through it. I know you're going through it. They told you couldn't be in the cabinet because you had charges.
A 1997 misdemeanor arrest for distribution of marijuana, and in 2000, a second-degree felony for receiving a bribe. Donald says those claims are inaccurate. He claims he was arrested for possession of pot, not distribution, and the second offense was for theft, not taking a bribe.
15 years ago, I came in contact with a girl. She offered me $1,000 for my debit card and my PIN number, and I gave it to her. I never got the $1,000, but I had to make restitution to the bank, in excess of $7,000.
Only to give a cabinet position to one of the boppers that just left your corner.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. You know, I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats. And I know this disease will kill me. Right. Like if I don't.
That's crazy. That is really crazy. You couldn't get a spot because you were serving. They got a spot for copping. We have a name for that, but you're not ready for that conversation yet. No, Tim Scott came correct, though. He knew what time it was when it came to that Obama photo.
President Obama, maybe he's jealous. Maybe it's a Trump derangement syndrome. At the end of the day, can't we just thank the good Lord we have a president who cares about all Americans? Whether you vote for him or not, we got to look at D.C. and say one thing is clear. The poorest citizens are safer and more secure in their places that they call home.
Now, let's be clear. I made this point with Marjorie Taylor Greene. We dragged Tim Scott by the gums, and there was nothing wrong with that. He absolutely deserved it for everything he had excused prior. But reserve the meat of your ire and your dragging for those who are still saying nothing. You know, the Byron Donalds and the Wesley Hunts of the world. Don't let their silence give them a pass. But y'all knew y'all couldn't take Obama down. Here he is celebrating Valentine's Day with Michelle. And he helped brighten up All-Star Weekend after that concussion on Saturday night. I'll tell you this, the new format, I was skeptical, but not bad. Not bad. Do something about having dudes in their 40s playing 3 straight pickup games. Anybody that's been to a rec center or a Y knew that was going to be a problem.
Found in the running rip here. Oh, Paco for the 4-point shot.
Say what now? You want to post like Obama? I wouldn't. But you Byron though. But you Byron. Erika posted what now? Remembering the spot where Byron Donalds asked for my number in the Oglesby Student Union at Florida State in the fall of 1999. Our first date came a few months later on Valentine's Day 2000. Thanks, babe, for making all 27 of our Valentine's days together so special. Let me think. 1999. Let me think. I had the AOL, and then I had the Y2K thing, and then we was doing CGI. Let me think. Titanic came out, and I had my Tamagotchi, my Gigapet, and we was doing all that. That math ain't mathing. Let's see. Byron Donalds, spouses. I love when it's plural. Bisa Hall, married in 99, divorced in 2002. And she put that right out there on the internet for everybody to see, like Wikipedia don't exist. The fact Byron and Erika are out here putting their affair on blast, bro just got done with the honeymoon and was asking girls for their numbers at the FSU Student Union. What a loser. Byron has major ethics issues. You giving him a lot of credit saying he was done with the honeymoon. I think he was hollering on the way to the car with all them canned goods on the back. He was hollering at everything he saw.
Looking at brother, holler at you, holler at you, holler.
Come on, Florida. Don't go from DeSantis to Sharon Moore. That's doubly funny to me. Yeah, as a Buckeye. No, I'm married into the bandwagon. I got my car in the back. No, we good. Byron Donalds appears to be cut from the same cloth as this guy. Now here's the thing though. Sharon Moore threw it all away. Had Byron Donalds been missing work or anything like that?
And say, you got a guy like Byron, he just hasn't been a part of any of the victories that we've had here over the left over these last years. He's just not been a part of it. He's been in other states campaigning, doing that, and that's fine. But okay, well then deliver results up there. That's what I want to see. I want to see them delivering results for the people of Florida.
Was this before or after he found Jesus in the parking lot of the Cracker Barrel?
Saw on the internet, this dude was mad about the woke rebrand of Cracker Barrel, which I'm upset about as well. But he said he gave his life to Christ in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. My brother, I got to hear that story.
Did Erika work at the Cracker Barrel too? Or was she with the bus ladies? You took her biscuits? Remember when Byron said Jim Crow was a better time for the black family because families were together and voted conservatively? He would be lynched for even looking at his white second wife under Jim Crow. Oh, we remember. Also, you wouldn't have got hired at Cracker Barrel neither.
You see, during Jim Crow, the black family was together.
That's right.
During Jim Crow, more black people were not just conservative, because black people always have been conservative-minded, but more black people voted conservatively. And then H.E.W., Lyndon Johnson, and then you go down that road, and now we are where we are. What's happened in America?
He's wearing his wedding ring while making out in public with a woman that isn't his wife at the time. Maybe that's in case he forgot. Maybe that's in case he forgot. It's kind of like a dog collar. If somebody finds him, you know where to bring him back home to. So maybe that's not good. In the pic, Byron is wearing a 2013 Florida State National Championship shirt. So this pic was taken of him when he and Erika were married. With that said, Erika is still celebrating that they hooked up while he was married to another woman. All right, there you go, Byron. There you go, Byron. So you off the hook for the ring thing. But Erika is definitely not off the hook for this kind of pick-me behavior. I mean, you know good and well how y'all got together. You said how many Valentine's days? You had that many to choose from, and you chose the first one when you knew y'all was riding dirty. I can tell you this, good luck moving forward. So apparently he was cheating on his first wife with you. That's nice to hear that another Donald cheated on his wife. The party of family values embraces and encourages their voters to cheat on their partners. Makes you wonder when he will be like Trump and go for 3, right? Hell yeah. How you get them is how you lose them. How you get them is how you lose them, Erika. And stuff like this definitely ain't helping. It's definitely not. I mean, he's known to perpetrate a fraud. Didn't you say he had a Florida State shirt on in that Florida State National Championship? Is this him?
That leader is Byron Donalds. From the halls of Congress, Donalds has already proven his toughness on the field.
Now, I know y'all dragging Byron Donalds for pretending to be a Florida State athlete, but I would like you to point to the fact that that's a 5-17. I'm not going to argue with Byron Donalds' claim to be part of a 5-17. I mean, if we're being honest, 5-7 is generous for MAGA 2026. I can tell you that right now. If you cheat on your wife, you will cheat on your constituents. Ah, yes. There's that part.
It's like to be a Republican politician, you literally need to be a cheater. Today we're talking about Byron Donalds, the House representative from Florida and a man who's running for governor as well. His wife posted this on X. Remembering the spot that Byron Donalds asked for my number, our first date came a few months later on Valentine's Day of 2000. That's interesting, Byron, because based on your Wikipedia page, you were married during this time. In fact, you started this affair just a couple months after you married your previous wife. And you had this affair for 2 whole years before you divorced her. And what's even damning is in this picture alone, you have your wedding ring on. So you want me to believe that you yourself believe in traditional family values? In traditional family structure? Why would I believe that? You couldn't even hold yourself accountable to those values. It's like to be a Republican, you need to be a cheater. You need to have a long-winded affair. You know, you need to have multiple women. That's how it is. And then they go and say, we're a Christian. We're a Christian nation. We got to follow Christian values. Brother, you ain't following those values.
Well, let's see. We got 3 baby mama Donald. We got Elon Musk acting like a modern day Sean Kemp. Everywhere from Marjorie Taylor Greene to Lauren Boebert. We were just here talking about Kristi Noem and Corey Lewandowski and the cabin in the back. Y'all are both still married? Like, I remember when I first heard this and they're both married and like the heart wants what the heart wants. But it's been years now. Y'all both still married after all this done hit the light of day?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Let me see, Kristi Noem's husband. Yeah, I can see why he's still. I get it. Right. And speaking of the cabin in the back, hey, what you doing? No, I didn't say junk in the trunk. I said cabin in the back. You know who we talking about. Rumors are swirling that Boots is going to replace Kristi Noem at DHS after Trump and Ron DeSantis were seen golfing today. 3-2-1 till MAGA loves Ron DeSantis again. Hey, Byron, did you have any lifts in your cleats when you was fake playing for Florida State? That might have helped you. That's all I'm saying. That might have helped you. I mean, this is going to help you as well. We know that. Per Byron Donalds' wife, her and Byron Donalds were having an affair for 2/3 of his prior marriage. He's a shoo-in for Florida governor now. Let's keep in mind this Florida men and Florida women that we talking about. We ain't talking about no national election. This is Florida men and Florida women. Now, that's not to say you don't have some, how shall we say, headwinds. You know, like they question whether or not you can read or not.
Have you read the book Caste by Isabel Wilkerson?
Have you read the book of my life?
Caste.
Whoa, stop. Don't educate me about my life, sir. Don't do that. Don't, sir. Hold on. What? Please, hear me on this. I like how everybody's shouting at me, the black guy on stage with the microphone and saying, have you read this book, read this book? Don't marginalize my life and what I've done. Don't do that. Don't marginalize other people. Don't do that. Don't marginalize theirs. Do you know how many black men in America stand up?
And maybe the biggest problem with that, we know they can read, like the fact that you've been buying up all this Bitcoin. Notable trade alert. Byron Donalds just bought up to 100K in Bitcoin. It's notable for 3 reasons. This was his first ever buy of Bitcoin. Donalds sits on the Financial Services Subcommittee on Digital Assets, and Bitcoin is the lowest price it's been in 6 months. Now, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Bitcoin is at its lowest price in 6 months? And a guy who had never purchased it before decides to purchase it, who sits on the Committee on Digital Assets.
You don't find that suspicious?
That looks as thin as Florida State's depth chart last year. That's how thin and flimsy that looks. And y'all like to talk about corruption? Really? That's bad. Now you don't get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the ring and all that when this is how you moving as a full adult. And you still won't own up to that shoe polish down there. Byron Donalds may have improperly allowed another member to cast 2 votes for him on Friday morning, a serious violation of House ethics rules. Multiple sources said Donalds wasn't in the Capitol at the time of today's votes. You got people seeing you everywhere from Fox News to Bill Maher while votes is going on, and you have the nerve to try and beat your chest about voter IDs. For shame. What you gonna talk to us about fidelity and marital vows next? Like, Byron, really? I didn't know you could send people in to vote for you as a sitting congressman, like sending somebody in the store. Hey, give me a gallon of milk, some eggs, a laxative, a jar of Beijing, and vote no on the amendment, will you? And here you see him at Bill Maher, and Trump finally has an example of illegal voting. Well, if I know politics and MAGA like I think I do, you could just get your supporters to buy your way out of Trump. They in trouble too. Today, Safer Watch CEO Gene Rofaro and former NYPD school safety commander Kevin Taylor were indicted by the feds for an alleged bribery scheme to get the firm a contract with the city. And there you see the gentleman in question posed with one and only Byron Donalds, as well as his contribution. Byron, you got your supporters out here engaging in alleged bribery schemes. Just get them to get in on your Bitcoin. Get them to get in on your Bitcoin. Why are you being selfish? You being selfish. That's why James Fishback called you a tether. That's exactly why.
And that's a very interesting term that the foundational Black Americans use. It's called tether. They're tethering these tethers like Byron Donalds. They come here literally one generation in, and they try to just sit around and act so folksy that we're all part of the same struggle and we're all down on and we need to fight against. No, you just got here, dude. Like the Haitians, like the guys from Ghana who just got here. You don't get to just be a part of our system and then lecture us about how our country went wrong.
Speaking of James Fishback, what's he been up to these days?
I want to break some news here with you, Joel. I hadn't planned to do this, but allow me to do it, which is that as Florida governor in year 1, I will push for the first of its kind OnlyFans sin tax. If you are a so-called OnlyFans creator in Florida, you are going to pay 50% to the state on whatever you so-called earn via that online degeneracy platform. And that money will be used to fund our education system, will be used to fund the crisis pregnancy centers, will be used to fund the first of its kind mental health czar for men in particular, because men have been told for far too long that they are guilty of masculinity, that they are guilty of all of society's ills. I'm not going to stand for that slanderous lie.
Is that really what you want to do? If you want to go after anybody, go after the people paying for it. Go after the people paying for it. Some people don't remember how it used to be. So anybody who remembers how it used to be know what to and what not to pay for. I just tell you that right now. I'm just going to give you that.
He's right, you know.
Hey, Byron, did Erika ever clean up any of that financial stuff? Because the way she got dragged for this is a perfect entree for people to re-raise all of those issues. His wife earned more than $500,000 in total salary between 2020 and 2022 from a firm called Educator Solutions. The Optima Foundation-run charter schools reports to the IRS show that they paid Educator Solutions almost $7 million during those same years, while the foundation itself paid the company $2.7 million all for, quote, payroll services. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me they paid $2.7 million for payroll services?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The federal government shouldn't pay $2.7 million for payroll services, and they got damn near 1 million employees. What y'all got going on? What's happening with the payroll? You pay $2.7 million for payroll? Dang. I gotta be nicer to them. Yeah, I gotta be nicer to them down there in accounts receivable down there in the back. I didn't know they got it like that. You know, if my spouse's campaign was sailing along and I had all this suspicion, I would just chill. You know what I mean? I would just chill. And if I felt like I wanted to post a Valentine's Day, I wouldn't post the one when he was married to somebody. Like y'all have no chill. Y'all just be posting anything.
So y'all favorite mental patient. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me start over. So y'all favorite rapper in the whole world is at it again, talking about I've been betrayed by so many people out of my life, and she made a list. So let's read the list, shall we? Drake, Timothy, Cardi B. Girl, you never liked Cardi B. What are you talking about? Jay-Z. Rosa don't even know.
Did she say Rosa Parks? Who else was on that list? Let's see, we got Drake, Timothy Chalamet. Oh, maybe that's Timothy Chalamet. Maybe that's a different Timothy. Cardi B, Jay-Z, Rosa Parks, Lizzo, my Barbs. Wow. I always tell the Barb she doesn't care about you. She just put it in ink. Meek Mill, Epstein. Interesting. Epstein betrayed her because he didn't put your name in the files. Is that you were supposed to be in there? Bad Bunny. Did he tell you he was going to bring you up for the halftime? He told you he was going to bring, and then pump faked and brought Cardi B. That's like Trump did with your gold card. He should be on that list. Trump should be on this list. Remy Ma, Steve Harrington, Safari. Hey, sign me up to that list. Sign me up to that list. He ruined love and hip hop for me. So I agree with that one. SpongeBob.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
She all yours, Maga. She is. Y'all got it. Yeah, y'all got it. I don't even think Lil Wayne could clean this up. Oh, but Lil Wayne is actually on the list. You love to see it. You really love to see it. Maga, you literally have no chill. You will post anything. And as bad as the Nicki post was, as bad as the Erika Donalds post was, it wasn't the worst one from y'all. Quote tweeted to say, all big mish, and got absolutely, look at the ratio right here. Look at the ratio right here. Lauren Boebert, with everything that you have not accomplished in your life, with all of the opportunities squandered and the litany of things, the litany of draggable rungs that are floating around your essence, why would you take to the internet and think that was going to go well for you? Why would you take to it? Why would you? At least Erika Donalds was trying to pump her husband to run for governor. Nicki was probably motivated by things that I couldn't possibly even imagine. You, on the other hand, there was zero benefit to you whatsoever, other than to completely kneecap any kind of solidarity or goodwill you might have gleaned from standing with the Epstein survivors, because that would be about protecting women. And you run right on social media to drop this and got dragged for it. And it didn't even, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, at least if you gonna pick me, at least get you a couple of scraps thrown your way. You got dragged for the pick me that we will always have. Thanks for coming. Erika Donalds, it was bad, but you know, there's always, keep Boebert around you. Keep Boebert around you. It's always worse. By the way, where did y'all go for Valentine's Day? Y'all go to Trump Hotel? I heard it was lit out there.
For Valentine's Day, my hubby surprised me with a dinner date to Trump International Hotel.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I would just like to say I am so sorry. I am so ashamed. I would like to apologize. I brought my wife here to Trump Hotel, but she does not support ICE. I am so sorry.
Okay, I do support ICE. It's my husband who doesn't, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen,
He doesn't, he said ICE reminds him of World War II.
That's not true. I do not know anything about World War II. I just like World War II. We all like Nazis at Trump Hotel, right?
Okay, well,
all of us.
Okay, well, the other day, he said that he would hate to be in an ICE camp because they make you pee out in the open, and then everyone would see his micro penis.
I am proud of my micro penis, and all of us at Trump Hotel are proud of our micro penises, and we are all proud of ICE. She said that ICE was unqualified. She called ICE agents unqualified.
Hey, no, I didn't. I support all of our armed forces, especially the Green Betas, okay? You're just mad that you're not dumb enough or racist enough to be a part of Meal Team 6.
Are you insane? I am dumb and racist enough to be part of our Dollar General Gestapo. Who's dumber and more racist than you.
Good. He doesn't support ICE.
You guys are stopping patriots! I'm a true patriot who supports ICE!
I'm gonna take care of my husband at home.
I will press
I'll beat him later for not supporting ICE.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video, but more importantly, thank you so much for your support of this channel. Hey, I didn't tell y'all to go over there. From Wanda, hi, just wanted to share this pic of Mr. Warren showing off your Kamala was right shirt on Don Lemon. Okay, I see you, Warren. I see you. Don don't look happy though. I didn't tell him go over there, Don. I didn't. No, we good. Hey, Don just came home. I don't want them problems. I don't. We good. I love. You look good though, Warren. I like that Kamala was right. You look. I like t-shirt. It fits nice, it's slimming and everything. And by the way, I'll be offering discount codes every week during my Tuesday lives. So make sure you tune in live each and every Tuesday, every week in the month of February and get the discount code for that day. Yeah. Oh, I haven't forgot about my members. I got a little special something for y'all too. Don't worry. No, it's not the new camera. I'm keeping that. But I did get a new camera though. Did y'all happen to notice? Yeah, that's right. You can see every nook and cranny on my face. So if this one day becomes a faceless channel, then you know why.
Yo, look at it!
But sending some love out to Yorel and sending him a very happy birthday. Shout out to you, Yorel. And also some love out to Jasmine and Linda, aka Mom. Peace and light. I recently bought the Who Raised Y'all t-shirt for my mom, and honestly, it fits her spirit perfectly. I wanted to thank you because during her radiation and chemo treatments, your videos were non-negotiable. She never missed one. I'd sit with her, pull up your latest video, and we'd laugh, cry, get passionate about the world, and have a little discussion about humanity. Even on the hard days. Your content is serious, real, and always good for a smile. You helped carry her through some heavy moments without even knowing it. Today, she's cancer-free, and we still watch your channel and talk about Brother Reese like you're part of the family. So from our whole crew, thank you for the laughs, the truth, and the light you bring. You really do help raise our spirits and challenge our mindset for the better. Jasmine, I want to thank you so much for that message, and congratulations to Linda on her survival and also on that beautiful smile. That meant so much to me to read. And if I was able to distract her from even a moment from what she was going through, that makes all of this worthwhile. And I'm so glad you communicated that, because those are the messages I need to hear and I need to remember when I'm battling and going through something, how much this platform allows us all to connect to one another and lean on one another's strength. So thank you so much for sharing that. And once again, congratulations to Linda. And on that note, I would like to send some love and some light over to a supporter that has brought me great joy over the course of the last couple months, and that is PoFolk. And I want to send a thank you to Michelle, who pointed me to what he was going through, because he is somebody that has a lot of people behind him in the same way that Linda did. I'll let him take us out.
Hey, y'all. Come look at this. I have cancer. I've been trying to keep it quiet, and people been asking why I wear the bonnet. But I've been diagnosed, and I'm in the hospital. I still been continuing to trying to make my videos, but I feel myself getting tired, so I don't think I'll be making as much videos as I used to. But I struggle with even making a post about this, but I had to, because I get so many comments and messages about how I make people feel good. And when they're struggling in their time of need, they're in the hospital, or their family member is sick or going through somehow, bringing them laughter and joy. And I want to tell all y'all bring me laughter and joy. I don't read the comments on the toilet no more. I read them in my hospital bed. And I just want to say thank you guys. I might not be doing facial videos that much anymore, because I'm losing my hair and stuff. But we're going to fight this. We're going to win this fight, and we're going to come back. But I just wanted y'all to know y'all can ride this journey with me and give me all the encouragement you can. I really appreciate that. I be sitting here laughing at your comments and stuff, and it really helped me get through what I'm going through. Like no cap, no cut. I'm hooked to this thing right now. So I just want y'all to know, and I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for all the support that y'all give me on all these platforms. Thank y'all for making me feel so great. Thank y'all for making me feel like I was up next and everything. And I hope I brought joy and laughter to you and even to the haters. I done got messages from right-wingers and MAGA. They say we're not on the same political scale, but I make them laugh and I bring them joy. So thank you guys. I hope you guys can be patient with me. And I'm still be on this rocking, but it's just going to be a little bit different. But thank you guys.